Hey, good morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Al Conklin in the WBTV First Alert Weather Center with this update here on the First Alert. And looking at a couple of things, we're going to have a bit of a pattern change here, so I'm going to go over all of that. And it will involve lowering the rain chances, but also bringing up the temperatures here. So let's get right to it. First off, I want to show you what over the last week or so, boy, no pattern at all. The temperatures have been anywhere from the mid-80s to the upper 60s. Mother's Day weekend was, well, really not all that great. You think about it, had all that low cloudiness, especially, rain on Saturday, we had rain Sunday into Monday, and now we're starting to rebound. We were close to 80 the last couple of days. We're going to be going up from there, though. In fact, really, I think we'll wind up closer to 90 by tomorrow. So out there right now on this Thursday morning, we've got a good looking start to the day. We had quite a bit of fog around the I-40 corridor and northward this morning, but in the metro area, we never really got into the fog. The rain chances were not as great yesterday. We didn't have as much standing water around, but I tell you, there's a lot of humidity out there, and that's going to be something that we're going to have to contend with now for quite some time. So over the next couple of days, that's the bigger story here. It's going to be the higher heat, the higher humidity, and not so much the rain chances. The rain chances are actually going to be quite limited, and we'll highlight the times where we think the best opportunity for rain will be. So first things first, let's take you across the region. Could there be a shower or two in the mountains this afternoon? Yes, there is a disturbance to the north of us and to the west of us that could trigger one or two stray showers, but I really don't have more than about a 30% chance of rain. Avery, Ashe, Watauga, Mitchell, Yancey counties, you're looking pretty good today. Highs being into the 70s, so again, that's pretty warm, pretty nice. But it will get immediately warmer the minute we head down the escarpment. So as soon as we come down the hill there, whether it's 321, 421, coming down, as soon as you come down, it starts to warm up. You get into Lenore, Hidden Knight, Wilkesboro. Yeah, you're looking at temperatures in the low to mid 80s this afternoon, so what will be warm. Pretty nice day, mixture of clouds and sunshine, and I really don't have a big rain chance for you. So Taylorsville on over towards Hudson, Saul Mills, Granite Falls, yeah, you're looking good. Even out towards McDowell County, beautiful day today. So what about here in the Piedmont? Charlotte, Gastonia, Shelby, up to Hickory. We're looking at mid 80s. Albemarle about 86. Wadesboro a little bit hotter than that, about 88. Rockingham 88 as well. Sun and cloud mixture. Rain chances extremely low. And likewise for the South Carolina Piedmont, where highs will be into the 80s also. All right, so let's walk through our futurecast here. First off, we're starting off this morning, again, a little bit of fog in a few neighborhoods, but not much going on. So as I roll on this, we'll take it full for you. You'll see this afternoon, okay, yeah, pretty nice day. Mostly sunny skies. Now we'll get some cumulus clouds that'll be mixing in. Keep in mind, we're going to be evaporating some of this ground level moisture that we've got. It's rained every day for the last week or so. So there's plenty of moisture in the ground. Well, as the sun is high and we get those temperatures into the mid and upper 80s the next couple of days, that's going to be like a sauna around here. But here's what we don't have. There's not a lot of rain. So you're making your evening plans. You're in pretty good shape here. Now, tomorrow morning, this is kind of interesting. Some models suggest that there could be a little bit of rain that tries to come out of Kentucky and Tennessee towards the North Carolina mountains early tomorrow morning. Others, not very bullish on that at all. So we're going to see about this. But there's a small chance as this disturbance swings in that we could get a couple of showers Friday morning in the mountains, and then those sort of fade. So this is in the afternoon. You're making your Friday afternoon plans, mix of clouds and sunshine, and it's hot. It's close to 90 in Charlotte. Now, Friday night into early Saturday morning, this is a different story. I do totally believe this. I think there will be a frontal system that's going to get closer to us, and that's going to be a trigger for showers and thunderstorms, and some of these could be on the stronger side. So basically, you're taking the Friday night convection to our north and west, and you're swinging that into the mountains here early in the morning on Saturday. And as this comes into the high country, it probably will lose some of its punch. And by the time it gets to daybreak, yeah, there's some rain here from Shelby on up towards Gaston County and Lincoln County, up to Iredell, Rowan, Cabarrus, maybe even up into Catawba. But here's the thing, folks. If you got an early tea time or a yard sale, maybe the kids got an early soccer game, yeah, there might be some rain. But then this fades very quickly, and the rest of Saturday looks like it's going to be mostly sunny. Could there be a thunderstorm to the east of Charlotte in the afternoon? I suppose. But overall, the trend is going to be for much lower rain chances going into the weekend. So for today, no chance for any rain if you're heading out to the PGA Championship at Quail Hollow here in South Charlotte. 89 for tomorrow. Again, there may be an isolated storm late in the day. This is really probably tomorrow night. And then early on Saturday, a shower, maybe a thunderstorm in one or two spots in the afternoon. Again, very low rain chances. and I think Sunday is even lower rain chances. So overall, if you're making weekend plans, you're in pretty good shape. Here's going to be the key, though. Take a look at this. Suddenly it's going to feel like summer around here. Typically the first 90-degree reading in Charlotte comes about May 20th on average. Last year we were almost into the second week of June by the time we got into the 90s. We had a lot of days that were 88, 89, and I think that's going to be the case this weekend, where I don't think we get quite to 90 Friday or Saturday, but it's going to feel like it. That's going to be the big story right there, is the feels like temperatures are going up. After all that rain we've had, yeah, that's going to evaporate. That's going right up into the air, and boy, with those temperatures getting into the upper 80s, it's going to feel like a sauna Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even on Sunday still feels like close to 90. So do be mindful of that as you make your outdoor plans. Otherwise, I think, again, the weekend is full of stuff to do. We've got the Cheerwine Fest up in Salisbury. The FC is at home Saturday. There's music out there. The Whitewater Center is open for fun. A lot of things going on. The PGA tournament. Again, rain chances are low, not like what we've had this week. And on top of that, of course, we've also got NASCAR coming to North Wilkesboro. A lot of folks will be heading up there, 421. And that Sunday race, I think the weather's going to be pretty nice. The rain chance looks really low, 20%, with temperatures that'll be primarily in the 70s once they drop that green flag. All right, here's your 7-day first alert weather forecast, 86 for today, near 70 tonight. Again, I don't see any real chance for rain for most of us. Low rain chances during the daylight hours tomorrow. Late Friday night into early Saturday, we get some showers and thunderstorms, and then it's pretty much rain-free, I think, until Wednesday of next week. That's our next frontal system. But you'll notice those temperatures are going to remain elevated. That's above normal for this time of the year, and that's going to be that way for some time to come. All right, that's your first alert forecast. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you again real soon.